So y'all are looking mighty beautiful in here, and I'm just wondering, how many of you, by a show of hands, looked in the mirror this morning before you left and came out here? I could tell. I could tell. Yeah. You know, if I could only be a fly on the wall to hear the mind chatter that was going on when you saw what was reflecting back, you know, before you got ready, and then, you know, when you were looking fabulous, going, yeah, I look good, and walking out the door. You know, I tend to believe that sometimes we're not looking through our own mirror, or we're not looking to our own mirrors, but in fact, that we're looking at some funhouse distorted mirror that we've been sold, or that we've been taught, that we're looking at something that's not really the truth of who we are. So many of us have been socialized and born and raised to believe that we're not enough, that we're not good enough, that we're never going to be enough, that there's always somebody out there better, that life is about a competition. We must begin to let go of the stuff that no longer serves us. We get to replace the mirror, if you will. We get to say, hey, this mirror doesn't show me in my best light. This is not the truth of who I am. You know, back in the day, mirrors were actually pieces of metal that were polished and shined up and polished and polished and polished, so that when the light hit it, we actually saw a reflection of our image, or the image of anything we wanted reflected. And what I learned in Buddhism is that their Gehunzen, meaning the scroll that is encased, is likened to a mirror. They say that the Gehunzen is the mirror. So when Buddhists engage in their spiritual practice, they're polishing their mirror so that when they look in their mirror, they're actually seeing a truer self instead of a distorted, dingy, filmy untruth. And they polish their mirror by chanting, by engaging in spiritual practice. So I'm just kind of wondering, for those of us that are here, what spiritual practice are we engaging in that actually polishes that mirror, that actually helps to clear away any of the distortions, any of the blemishes, anything that reflects back to us something that is unlike who we really are? Now, the questions that I ask myself when I think about that is, where can I be more loving? Where can I be more kind? Where can I experience some more abundance? Who can experience more abundance? Okay. You know, those are the questions I ask my mirror. You know, mirror, mirror on the wall, how can I experience more abundance? Mirror, mirror on the wall, how can I experience more love, more joy, more peace, more divine order, more clarity? I'm confused, mirror, mirror. How is it, or what is it that I must engage in so that I can have a little more clarity, so that I can make some decisions in my life, so that I am divinely guided, so that I know what to say, when to say it, and who to say it to, that I know who to invite to the table, who I need to speak to, who I need to make an amends to. Mirror, mirror on the wall, really self, reflect back to me that which needs to be, so that I might be my better yet to be, that I might be my best self now, in this moment. See, a lot of y'all won't admit it because y'all don't want to be institutionalized, anything like that. You won't admit, you talk to your mirrors. I mean, I will, it's okay. The thing is that we can all use more love, more joy, more peace, more happiness. And I don't know about you, but I got to tell you something. We are in the center for spiritual living. This is not the center for material living. Hello. This is not the center for material living. That's the church down the street. So if you're here to get the car and the house and the husband, the wife, the spouse, all of that, that's the one down the street. Here we're about the Center for Spiritual Living. And what does that mean? It means that we come here on a regular basis to be reminded of the truth of who we are, so that we begin to incorporate a divine practice that helps us day by day by day by day by day, to live as spiritual beings, to live in our wholeness, to live in our freedom, to live in our truth. Now, Joel Goldsmith, in his book, Practicing the Presence, he talks about a specific practice that will help us to achieve spiritual consciousness. I know y'all all are waiting for me to tell you what that is.